I think as a point in life, we all had to express ourselves, and even in the future, we're all going to have to express ourselves in different ways. And how we express ourselves determines how the message is going to be received, and also determines what kind of image you're going to leave to whoever is going to receive the message. So I think speaking and communicating is a very important factor in life, and maybe you're struggling to express yourself, or maybe you're struggling with your speech. And if you're one of those people, I think you're in the right place. And today I'm going to share with you a few ways that I think you can improve your speech and the way you speak, your voice, and so forth. The first thing is we need to speak at a moderate rate, not too slowly and not too quick. I think speaking slowly at an average pace gives your audience the opportunity to listen and hear what you're saying. When you speak slowly, your voice has more power and authority, and your audience has the opportunity to absorb and reflect on what you're saying. And also, the way you speak shows that you have confidence in what you're saying, and it gives more authority. Like I said earlier, it gives more authority and power to whoever is listening to you. On the other hand, when you speak too rapidly or too fast, it makes it difficult for the audience to even pay attention to what you're saying. It makes it difficult for the audience to understand what you're saying, but also makes it difficult for the audience to follow or even to understand you. Your voice pitch changes, like squeaky, it's like child-like, because you're speaking very fast, and the audience fails really to follow up on what you're saying. And this reduces the impact of your message and your influence on the audience. The second thing you need to learn is to pause for emphasis. Pausing at key points add emphasis and makes your message be received more effectively. The third thing that probably most of us know is make sure you speak with facial expression. Facial expression can convey emotions. Laughing if something funny, smile if something is funny, show a sad face, something funny. It attracts the audience and it keeps the audience glued to you or glued to what you're saying, and it brings out emotions, and it adds this, like I said, it adds some probably emphasis to your message, the message that you're trying to convey to the audience. And it also makes the audience pay attention. Make sure you use hand gestures in whatever you're saying, also so that you can control the audience. You can record yourself and listen to yourself. You can record yourself singing, you can record yourself reading a book, record yourself reading a poem, and listen back. And when you listen, you can also pick up some few things from what you're saying. You can pick up some few mistakes that you can note down and try to correct. Make sure you record conversations legally, not illegal. Legal conversations that you can listen back and try to hear yourself. And when you do that, you're going to yourself will just find out that some things a little bit not correct, and are going to use that to correct yourself or to learn and try to improve. I mean, people say experience is the best teacher and things like that. When you learn from things that you used to do yourself, is like gaining experience from that, and you try to change the mistakes that you do, and you try to improve to be a better speaker and try to improve the way you give out your speech. The fifth point, make sure you read books. Read anything that comes across from the magazines, papers, to try to improve your vocabulary. I mean, sometimes you can be outside speaking to somebody, and the way they speak can also already tell this person is likes reading books, and this person is literate because of the words they use. You don't necessarily have to use difficult words or big words, but the way you construct your sentence is more like people can already tell that you're literate and you probably read a lot. So I think reading books is a good way to improve your vocabulary and the way you speak, because the more you read, the more vocabulary you see, the more way of expressing yourself read poems, read things, interesting things that can improve the way you speak, which is very important actually for people who like public speaking. And I think one of the most common ways is make sure you drink water. Make sure you keep your voice cords very moist, so that you don't have to lose your voice when you're speaking to people, or try to look for a bottle of water in the middle of a conversation. It brings distraction, and also it makes your message less effective, because people are going to be focused on other things other than focusing on you and focusing on the message that you're trying to convey to the people. You can also consider taking lessons to coaches. There's a lot of voice coaches that you can go, and they can teach you the way to express yourself, the way to speak to the audience, the way to convey confidence in front of people. And it's very important to probably look for professional help. I don't know how much it costs. Probably it's cheap or expensive. I've never been there, but I think it's a good way to try to improve, especially from the help of a profession. I think this is some of the few points that I think you can take from there and try to improve. And I'm also on my way to try to improve the way I express myself. It's very important actually. because in one way or another, I'm going to have to express myself in front of people, whether it's today or tomorrow or in the future. I think expressing yourself is one of the very important thing. I mean, I'm sure most of you can tell you. And if you like the video, subscribe, comment below, turn the notification button on, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.